Alright guys, so welcome back. I'm Ninja Andrew, and with me as always is...
Ninja Misty.
So today we're going to be covering the Hive low level alert. So I'm going to go right ahead here and just queue up for that in my journal. Oh, looks like I'm going to just open that again. Oh god, why DCUO do you load so crazily? Okay, here we go. Hive. Queue up. Boom. Select your role and ready up. And Misty will do the same.
Yes.
Hopefully it won't take too long and we will be in there. So we'll... Alright guys, so just loading in a little bit here.
We have no time to waste. You must lead the Star Labs forces to defeat Queen Bee and end their exobyte mining operation before it is too late.
So this is the Hive Moon Base. You basically just want to get out as soon as possible and start working towards completing the mission objectives. That will mean moving away from that door where everybody's fighting.
I'm gonna make a break for the base. Cover me. Thanks for your help.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a break.
You've got to rescue some of these guys, and if you just stand at that door, it's actually going to take too long to get some of these mission objectives complete.
Thanks for your help.
Because they'll just keep sort of spawning and coming towards you, so you do want to just get out there as quickly as you can. Start working on like the turrets, picking up the soldiers, rescuing them like I was just a second ago, and then taking these turret parts back to the base.
Thanks for your help.
And at this level, it's a pretty easy alert.
Oh, totally.
At the level that we're at. Once again, when you get into the tiered alert, the Hive is definitely more challenging.
You know, but not hard. Like, it shouldn't be too hard for us to get like a speed feed on this at this level. You know?
Exactly.
So if you're trying to go through maybe at a little bit of a lower level, and you're having trouble getting the speed feed, just like put it off until a little bit later, and that's not a problem.
I would say that this alert and Bloodhaven are probably the longest. There's the most areas
Then you have to go through and do stuff
to accomplish things.
There we go. So now there's the Hive counterattack. It's going to send in a bunch of huge soldier dudes.
Notifying base.
Work with your allies to kill them. It'll just go faster that way.
Proximity alert.
And you're just trying to destroy 10 of them, and then the boss will come out at the end. It sort of puts them coming in from a bunch of different angles here, so just keep your eyes peeled for where they're coming from next. You can see them on your map as well, up in the corner. I wonder if he can dance.
Maybe he's not Irish.
You know? Aren't we all a little Irish, though? Part Irish, you know?
Paternal grandmother was Irish.
There you go.
Where I get my fiery temper.
Yeah. Well, everybody is Irish on St. Patrick's Day, so boom.
Of course they are.
That's what I'm saying. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. When the cops ask me what nationality I am.
It must be destroyed.
Yeah, man.
Explosives the Hive uses to strip the nearby rock should be strong enough.
let's roll out to this next area. This isn't actually too difficult. You can complete it fairly quickly if you know what you're doing. Just want to pick up the bombs, fly them to the location, or get them however your movement mode will get you there fastest. And once you hit the location, he'll drop it. Get out of there as fast as you can. I like to drop off the stuff like that and just fly way back to where the bombs are. And those two guys will like get confused, look for you, despawn, and they won't destroy the bomb or anything, so it'll still count towards you. Same with these guys, I just ignore them, come back to the edge, and then just drop and fly away.
And just pay attention to the arrows where it's prompting you to go to drop off the bombs.
That's right. Sometimes it might be on the far side of the building. You may think like, oh, it's pointing me at this blank wall. Just like move around and see. These guys are a little bit harder to escape from, so I will just actually finish them off. But that's a strategy that I like using in both like the low level and high level versions, just to make it go quicker. Looks like we've got all the bombs, but I'll take this last one just in case. Oh, stop shooting stuff out. Okay, there we go. So when all that happens and you get out of there, just a little animation here. Spawns a boss over on the side of the map that you have to go and fight next. I'll just take care of these guys. See ya.
It's Woolsey.
You know? Okay, so this is the boss that, like, you actually, if you're low level, you don't want to come in here and try and take all of this on by yourself. Like, even just starting up the fight by yourself can end up with you dying. So you just want to be really careful.
That stings.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah. In the higher level version, he'll spawn like a bunch of drone robot warriors that are a pain to deal with, but it wasn't too bad there. It can be more challenging if you're playing with a lot of low level characters or players who don't know really how to do it. I'm gonna head up. We'll come back and we'll get all the tokens at the end, so not to worry. Here, ideally, to get the speed feats in both levels of this, you would want to split up into groups of 2 and have 2 people go to each of these, or if you can really do it, groups of 1, or just solo. Everybody solos one of these. But that can be a little bit difficult, so sticking together in groups of 2 is the best strategy, really. So like these guys are going to handle that. I'm going to go and head over to where Misty is
45 seconds to completion.
and help out at the next one, just to get them done a little bit faster. You know, they're not going to do themselves.
Starting teleportation calculations. ETA 45 seconds to completion.
And once you hit that console, it starts the countdown. You're just going to have them spawning in on you until the countdown's complete, pretty much.
You know? And like,
30 seconds
literally
to
you can
completion.
actually like, once you've killed like the first couple groups of them, we can actually start moving on to the next one, because even if it does spawn in more guys, they won't have enough time to destroy the console. Or even, they're still coming for us too, so that's
15
totally
seconds to
fine.
completion.
Keep them with you, you know? Just like good tips for like how to get your speed run basically with the
Absolutely.
split, you know?
And you can see now that 2 of the ships have dropped off of our
Starting
to-do list over there.
teleportation calculations.
Yeah, as well as
45
the
seconds
map.
to completion.
The only orange areas left are this one that we've already started, and that one last area, so we're almost out of here. Let's head over to the next one.
30 seconds to completion.
Just want to make sure that you have the armor or the soda colas to deal with having like a bunch of guys on you.
15 seconds to completion.
Go.
Calculation completed. Teleporting.
Let's hit this.
Starting teleportation calculations. ETA 45 seconds to completion.
Alright, so we're just defending this last console. I'm gonna kill one
want to
more.
To completion.
Start heading over to the satellite dish.
I'm just gonna kill, yeah, one more set of dudes, and then I'm gonna start heading over. Alright, I'm gonna kill that thing. Okay. I'm gonna head over. Once you've done the 4 ships, it opens up the next objective, which is to destroy a satellite dish, which you can't even see yet, but it's gonna spawn here.
Martian Manager's going to talk about his boom tubes.
You know,
Or he talked
he
about them
just
on the
can't.
projector.
He can't stop talking about his boom tubes, man. Why doesn't anybody want to use my boom tube?
See?
Yeah. Oh, Martian Manhunter. Okay, now this is the low level version of this, so you can actually totally, like, if you know what you're doing and you know what's going to happen, you can totally go around and set off all the computers at once, because everything that spawns out is going to just be so weak anyways that it doesn't really matter, even if it does get spawned out. The one thing that you would want to watch out for is not doing that in the higher level version. Just like you can see here, I can fly behind the computer and activate it while he's there. One reason you wouldn't want to do that is just if you unleash everybody all at the same time and the boss, you're probably going to get your whole group wiped, so you probably want to avoid setting those off like that in the higher level version. But if you know what you're doing and you feel confident in the low level version, it's no problem just to go around and set those off as quickly as possible. Like, people will do it in the higher level version thinking that it'll save time, but it doesn't.
No.
You know? Luckily, he's gonna be like so super easy to kill here.
You'll never reach the queen.
Nice.
Pass on the loot, and we're headed. This is now like kind of the final stretch to fighting Queen Zazzle in her lair. How did she get all this stuff to the moon? I want to know.
Drones.
Oh man, it's so far. If a drone suit can make you survive in space, I want one.
Oh, I don't know why that person's over there fighting.
I guess they were hoping to maybe pull off some of the guys from the door so we could open it faster or something like that. Just want to kill all the guys in here. That'll unlock the door.
Swarm them! That stings!
It's like really not difficult. You just want to stick together in a group and destroy all the enemies.
That stings!
There'll be a console that'll open up. A few more guys will pop out. We're getting really close to beating this now. You know?
Swarm them!
Alright, this is Queen Zasla's Lair. Not that difficult, you just set these off to set off the battle. Just gonna also check that. Now we're gonna kill her probably really fast. She will open up. There's sort of like pollen something or other, pheromone emitter, that thing. You want to destroy that so that the bees don't become like a higher level of bee that are harder to fight. So you just, anytime she spawns one, just make sure that you go and destroy it.
To my will.
It'll show up as a white dot on your mini map.
You know? Luckily we only had one there to deal with. There we go.
Nice.
And did we get the speed feat?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Okay, nice. So we're gonna just run back through now and grab all these tokens.
Scanning. Unusual readings detected. Cannot quantify.
Queen Bee clearly considers you a threat. She's
I like how
preparing to
Martian
ship off what
Manhunter
exobytes
is
she has left.
on the ball and telling
We
me
need to
about the
cover
job
for
now.
Hive's communication nexus and override her mothership's
He's
control
not telling me
terminals
anything.
manually.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
gonna wait till I get back into Metropolis.
Here you go.
Was there another one in one of
The
these
last
rooms?
of her mind-controlled troops still
He's
remain
still
in the
going on
chambers.
about his stuff. What did you say?
Was
We
there another
must
collection
ensure this
in...
exobyte mining operation
Not in the
is shut
last
down for
zone,
good.
no. I'm just gonna look.
I thought
next
there were
to
two
the
greens in
building.
here, but just one?
Just one.
Okay.
You have rescued
As far as I
valuable
remember.
resources.
Maybe I'm
Still,
thinking about
like,
it
he's
yellow.
going through like each
From
of the
destruction.
individual
We will speak again on further alerts.
mission statement parts. There we go. I think that was the last one. So let's start by the first building and we'll go around all of them. Back in the order that we played
Scanning.
through them.
Warning. Space-time fluxation detected. Extract with caution.
Okay. There's a couple.
Hi guys, this is Ninja Misty, and I am going to take you through this last part of the collections on the Hive base on the moon, because as you know from watching this episode, Ninja Andrew froze just as we started collecting. So I am going to pick up where he left off. We did have a little bit of some audio technical difficulties, so I am just kind of giving you my take on the whole situation as I watch the video playing. So right now, the icon I'm standing next to is obviously white because I picked it up right as Ninja Andrew froze. That is going to be a blue collection. I'm just kind of flying away to give you an idea of where it's located. This large tower, if you're facing the tower, it's going to be down at the bottom right. If you look off in the distance, the building that has the blue force field, that's going to be the building that you come out of when you first arrive at the alert. So this is going to be, as I believe it's your first blue collection that we picked up. We had already picked up a couple of the greens on Ninja Andrew's walkthrough. So we're going to fly down here. This is where you pick up the bombs. This is going to give, for me, it's going to be my third green collection after I fall down in that little hole. I'm going to pick up this green collection. Like I said, this was the area where you would transport the bombs. A lot easier to pick these up after all of the action has ceased. So then we're going to fly over to the large tower where you take all the bombs. There's a green and a blue collection over here. So I'm going to fly up to the top and then go down to the floor where the first green collection is going to be in this area. Okay, so it's going to, you can see it down there to my left. We're just going to drop down and pick up this green collection.
Scanning.
Then we are going to, you could go forward. I chose to go around on the ledge of this leg is going to be a blue collection. So we will pick that up, and that's going to be 2. Number 2 of 6, I believe. Then we're going to fly over where you fight Chief Wolsey. Yep. Chief W. Okay, and on top of that little building is going to be our third blue collection. So then we're going to fly to the right of that building. You're going to see this area where there's kind of the leg jutting out and a little portion of the base built out of the wall. This is an area, and you can see there's a yellow collection there. If you're here searching to complete your yellow collections, this will just give you an idea of maybe where some of the stops are. So you can pick that one up. And like I said, we are just down from where Wolsey was. If you can see that in the distance. Yes. Okay, so we're going to continue on to the right. There's a rock here with a red panel. Right below that is going to be another blue collection. Okay, so we're going to pick that one up. And just to give you another glance at where we came from, there is Chief W's location. There was where the yellows spawn, and then right here by this red panel is going to be your blue. So now we're going to proceed back and up over the wall. And once we kind of go over this little hump of the wall, right above where Chief W spawns, you're going to go in and you're going to go straight down. And there's going to be another green collection for you right there. There is a duplicate of this that is across, kind of almost directly across from where we are, and I will show that to you in just a second. Next, we are going to go down underneath this little ramp. If you're facing the ramp, it's going to be on the right side. Underneath is a blue collection. Just so you can kind of get your bearings, you can fly in one area of that, pick up the blue, and fly out the other. So then this is where the duplicate green is. Just so you know, in case you miss it, it's going to be located right there for you. So next we are going to head over kind of where the ships spawn. This is going to be the final green. If you are standing facing, it's going to be between the two ramps next to the rock. There's a rock on either side. It's going to be on the right. And we'll just pick that one up.
Scanning. Held together by gelid tissue. This exobyte cluster is leaking DNA.
Then we're going to fly over here. This is where the Buzz Bombers, Chief Buzzcut, I think is what he's called. And we're going to pick up the final blue collection. Okay, so your final blue collection, I believe it's the final blue, is going to be on top of this little building. It's just up from where the big B-shaped ship was. We're going to pick that up. And yes, that completed our blue collection. And what I'm going to do, I know that Ninja Andrew picked up the green that was in with Queen Zazla, but I'm going to fly in there just in case you missed that one.
If you simply withdraw from our solar system, I'm offering you this chance. I urge you to act on it.
So we're just going to fly through her chamber, or fly through to her chamber, fly through the hallways. It's a little easier of a trip this time around because there are no enemies. So we are going to go in here, and up to your left you will see where the green collection would be located. So just so you know, just in case you missed it, there it is. So hopefully that completes everything for you guys. I'm gonna fly over here to the teleporter, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna tell you that we appreciate you watching our videos. Like, subscribe, comment, send us suggestions. We love it all. And stay tuned for our next exciting alert and always more epic content from DorkNinjaGaming. Bye-bye!